us are used to grabbing coffee, jumping into the car, and making the morning drive to work. But what if that morning routine included cleaning up after the homeless? For some downtown, that is the reality. One man reached out to 4 News Now saying he's tired of cleaning up other people's messes. As part of our continuing coverage of this issue, NIKKI TORRES is live with why some businesses are fed up and what the city has to say. NIKKI?
We want our viewers to know tonight that the video isn't the most pleasant, so if you want to take a couple minutes to step out of the room, now is the time to do so. This worker tells us that the environment that him and his fellow co-workers are subjected to day in and day out is not only inconvenient, it's disgusting.
The nastiness of our homeless population being left out here. We're standing in just a urine area.
Imagine driving up to work and this is what you deal with.
It's just horrible. You know, it's not just urine, it's feces of every kind. There's vomit, there's everything.
This downtown Spokane worker didn't want to show his face because his company didn't authorize him to share the story. But he tells 4 News Now it never ends.
We do this every day. We come in at least an hour early to pick up, to get rid of all the garbage. They go through our dumpsters.
You can't smell something on TV, so you're just going to have to take our word for it.
The studio next door, he can't hardly work in there because of the smell.
That's the least of their problems.
Needles we find every day. There's knives. They'll be doing drugs, dealing, laying here, sleeping, just whatever they want to do.
Unfortunately, the burden to clean it all falls on employees.
Hepatitis, you know, we don't know what anybody has.
This worker calls it a free-for-all no one can gain control of. He says they call police to come help, but it's not working.
The police department has picked them up today is the reason they're gone. But they'll be back by 6 o'clock tonight. Back doing the same thing.
We reached out to the city, which says it's trying to keep up, cutting response time for illegal campsites from 13 days to 4. But it's hard to control people from coming back to a place they like. From May to July, the city cleared more than 250 illegal camps and cleaned up more than 59,000 pounds of trash from those camps. This worker says enough is enough. His employees are paid to do one job, and it's not to be a janitor for the homeless.
It's not fair to the general public that the homeless is allowed to go where they want to and do what they want.
That worker says it's more than just a gross inconvenience. It's changing the way that they do business. He says that they have customers saying that they feel uncomfortable going to that store.